All right, let's see how many figures I knock over sliding the table back. There's one. Yellow. I don't know why I did that such a high pitch. Yellow TENIME here. New Archie, and it didn't take me forever to find it, or a million trips. Sorry, turn the music down. I didn't know where to turn it down because it was fading out from the last song. I feel like I'm too close here. How many figures am I going to knock down pushing the table back? And then, as I said the previous time, the focus is the toys, not me. There we go. All right. Today's review is the NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. The NECA Archie comics, even though it doesn't say it anywhere on here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures. Shredder. And Krang. Oh no! Oh no! Hang on. There was something I was gonna do. Son of a gun. All right. It's related to this, and it's for anyone who hasn't read the comics, I was gonna cover, and I forgot to. Give me a second. Sorry. Ah. Ooh. Ooh. Of course, I don't know what volume it's in. I did just read them all. Okay, I think I got it. Flip through. Yes, okay, all right. Who? Hopefully the box covered the camera, because... Okay, so... Look at that. That's not colored properly. First things first, music is brought to us by Aries Beats, Diamond Ace, Ghost Grifter, Jiggler, Moochie, and Vira. Links are in the description. My t-shirt, I don't remember where I got this. Was this a Loot Crate shirt? Refresh my memory in the comments, please. But it's the only shirt I had with Shredder and Krang on it, so... I didn't have any Archie shirts. I don't think any Archie shirts have ever been made. But I have an Archie shirt in my Threadless store. If you go to TENIMEArtstudios.threadless.com or click the link in the description that says new Ninja Turtles Archie shirt, you can go pick up one of those with my artwork on it of the Wrestling Turtles, Ace Duck, Crying Hound, and Stump and Sling. I'm blocking Beanie Krang. Yes, I could have worn him instead of my baseball hat, but it's already warm in here, and I've already turned my heat down despite it being like -3 outside. Took my slippers off. It's warm in here. So I should have looked this up. So they, if you don't want to know, and this would be a spoiler for you. Also, maybe that's the recolor that NECA is releasing. I mean, it's not the same, like, that's more of a seafoam. It's not like the sky blue that the repaint is, but, is there another cover where he is the wrong color? So, in Dimension X, so this is your spoiler warning. I'll put Beanie Krang here. Okay. As long as Beanie Krang is in the shot, I'm talking Archie spoilers. When I put Beanie Krang back, then you can unmute. So, Krang's in Dimension X. This is issue number 23. Issue 23. Story by Dean Clarrain. Pencils by Chris Allen. Inks by Brian Thomas. Lettering Gary Fields. Colors Barry Grossman. So Krang's in Dimension X, and he meets Slash. Okay. Turtles are chilling. So Krang and Slash meet. This is, I can't remember the name of this planet. It's, I mean, Dimension X is a dimension. This is like Toxic Sea, toxic. So then I guarantee the source book says where they are. Turtles come upon some guys in the sewers. Belly Bomb lands on this toxic planet. Belly Bomb, alias Smiley, alias Brack Curmudgeon. You've been found guilty of the following crimes against the universe: extortion, armed robbery, hijacking, kidnapping, torture, murder, man-eating, brain-poaching, soul thievery, and impersonating a primitive deity named Bob. So Belly Bomb gets dropped off by these two like law enforcement officers on this like toxic. It's like a prison planet, but like there's like toxic barrels around. There's just like lakes and ponds of just like raw sewage. So Belly Bomb's first appearance. So Turtles find these guys with weapons in the sewer. Slash attacks the ship because he wants to get off the planet. So Belly Bomb helps Slash and Krang kill the cop dudes. Krang needs a new body. Then Turtles are fighting the guys. The three guys get on the ship. They take off. Slash wants to find palm trees, so Krang knows just the place. So they're heading to Earth. Then we get an artist shift in number 24. They do land on one of the Eden worlds. It is not Earth, but it is a planet just full of animals where Bebop and Rocksteady are chilling out all naked. Garrett Ho, Mighty Mutantal's penciler, Garrett Ho. Oh, Jim Lawson pencils also as well. Rod Alarenshaw doing the inks for Jim. Brian Thomas doing the inks for Garrett Ho. So, Shredder is on the planet, and he has a bonsai tree. Oh, look at that. He comes with a bonsai tree. He's thinking about being foiled by the turtles. The turtles find Shredder's not on the planet, okay. Shredder's hiding out in the sewers. The turtles find Shredder's hideout and break in. Bebop and Rocksteady, wearing fig leaves, jump on the ship with Krang, Slash, and Billy Bomb, and then I'm assuming they're going to Earth. So yeah, it's been like 8 months since I read this, and before that it was 30 years. So Shredder fights off the turtles. Krang, Belly Bomb, Slash, Bebop, and Rocksteady land. Slash is like, hey, I'm a bad guy. So then they all start fighting. Krang's like, hi, Shredder, long time no see. Then, with the help of Belly Bomb, Krang and Belly Bomb do a little surgery on Shredder. Belly Bomb's a paralyzing stinky breath knocks Shredder out while the turtles are fighting Slash. And it says, so it's looks like Belly Bomb's prepping for surgery, and he says, perhaps I should borrow Slash's blade. Krang says that won't be necessary. It's not that I need to cut or prune so much as I need to reshape and cast anew. And Krang takes the place of Shredder's head. So now Krang has a body, and Krang is in control of Shredder's body. April O'Neil side story. It's good, but like, you know, not relevant to what the figure is. Oh! And there's the upcoming Belly Bomb repaint from NECA. So, issue number 25. Yep. I was trying to read it backwards and going off. So we did 23 and 24. So yeah. So issue number 25. That is the Belly Bomb repaint we're getting. I don't think I want it. We'll see. We'll see if I see it in the wild. Just seeing it on the shelf might tempt me enough. Then we get a Chris Allen Krang on Shredder's body. They fight. La 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 la. They're beating up the body, but Krang can't feel it. Which sucks for Shredder. They defeat Krang and Belly Bomb, and they pop Krang off of Shredder's body. Shredder comes to, and he's all gooey. And he actually says that for helping him, that now he owes the turtles. And that actually comes back in one of the banned issues between 32 and 37. Steel Breeze. I don't remember the number. I think it's 36. Issue number 36, Steel Breeze. Shredder and Verminator X have Splinter captive. And the turtles were like, hey, Shredder, you owe us. Give Splinter back. And Shredder's like, you know what? I hate you and I want to turn on you, but I am also a man of my word. And he gives Splinter back. And so, yeah, so that is... Spoilers over. And the only reason that I know that bit about Steel Breeze and the banned issues is because the IDW collections go from volume 8, ends at issue 31, and volume 9 starts at issue 28. So I actually made my own missing volume 8.5 with some digital scans of the controversial issues. It's because Tattoo is in it, and despite the fact that no other Japanese person, not even Japanese American, people from Japan in Japan, despite the fact that no other Asians in the comic have yellow skin, I guess because Tattoo has yellow skin. Did I say tattoo or tatsu? I meant Tattoo. Tattoo, the big sumo wrestler, yellow skin and tattoos. I'm assuming that's why that one was left out. And then the Turtles go to the Middle East from there, and it deals just with um, the Muslim religion and Nation of Islam. And there's actually a drawing from Chris Allen of the Prophet that you're not supposed to have a picture of. So I do have a volume 8.5. If you'd like me to do a quick video on that, let me know. But yeah, so 18 minutes, sorry. But let's look at the box. I had a job interview west of here. And there was a Walmart really close by yesterday. And it's not a Walmart that I usually go to because it's not all that close. But I went in there and they had two. And yeah, so side art. So the front art and the side art is not Chris Allen. It is Ken Michroni. So Ken is doing all of the artwork for NECA. Ken, I would say of the main two artists of the Archie Adventures were Chris Allen and Ken Michroni. So I'd say Chris is the main. Like I think Chris does the most. Then Ken. And it's funny because Jim Lawson actually introduced the Wrestling Turtles, though Ken did do the cover of that issue. But yeah, so Ken art down here. The Wrestling Turtles, which we already have. Ace Duck, who is on the way. Got some pics of Krang on the body, and then Krang next to Shredder. Hey, look, it was like that the frame I showed you. Hang on, see if I can find it. The hey Shredder, long time no see. There we go. Boom. Now you notice he's got a steel, like a metal faceplate, but on the figure it's colored blue like fabric. So, not sure why they went that direction. Because after they pull Krang off, Shredder doesn't even put his helmet back on. So, sorry, spoilers. Bottom stuff. That's upside down, sorry. Let's thank some people. Thank you, Randy and Trevor. Thank you, Tomas and Kushwara Studios. Thank you, Jeff and Mike. Thank you, Roger. Thank you, Steven. Thank you, Ken. Thank you, Travis and Gary. I will let that sit on screen to give them full name credit. I know usually like I'll read through all the names, but like I felt like doing something different and thanking them instead of just reading their names and what they did. So, ooh, I have kept all of my Archie boxes so far, so no reason to. I still wish I could remember. It wasn't even in the when they were on the planet. When Slash, Krang, and Belly Bomb were on the planet, it didn't say. But I guarantee the source book says. But my source books are in my long boxes, so it's the Toxic Planet where Krang and Slash and Belly Bomb all meet. That's awesome. So definitely keeping that. We always do the bottom tray first because it's always accessories. We save the best for last. They taped the desiccant pack in. You know, like how they have the desiccant packs for soft goods? Like, it's not loose. They taped it down. Okay. Sorry, like, if you compare my, like, mood right now to my other videos, like, I've never been this excited before, because while this is far from my first Archie figure, and I mean, I'd say that I was more excited about any of the Mutanimals than this figure. Archie's my preferred canon. I say it over and over again. Archie's my preferred canon. I love it. It's so good. Despite having all of the IDW trades and my own custom-made 8.5 trade. I do have the Omnibus on pre-order, so we check the lights to make sure there's nothing left in the tray, and we toss the garbage. And accidentally hit stuff on the way down. So, a cool little... I don't know the name of this weapon. Please let me know the name of this weapon in the chat. I could flip through to see if... I'm pretty sure that he was fighting with it. Ties. Okay, let's get these ties off. Sorry, I just heard the mail. And I am expecting the Mezco 112 Casey Jones, so... Video on that. Pulled my trash can up. Video on that soon. If that is indeed Casey Jones outside my door. Homer, look through the people. Also, I do have the capability now to go back to edited videos. But ignoring the debacle of the live stream of Samurai Force Summer, it'll be just a similar setup to my previous edited videos of the white background, just my hands in the shot, and then not 3 hours long. So if you prefer those, let me know. I enjoy these live ones, but I also understand that people don't, when they're looking at a toy, they just want to sit there for 15, 20 minutes to see the toy, and they don't want to spend an hour with the ADHD collector rambling for ever. So yeah, so let me know if you would rather see, if you want me to keep doing live stuff. The thumbnails aren't going to change. If you want me to keep doing live stuff, or if you want me to just stick to only edited reviews. There is a protector covering the ooh, see? It's hot in here, man. And we got Shredder's head. They sculpted ears, man. That's great. Well, they made him bald, and we saw in the comic he's not bald, but still, they sculpted ears. You can't see you can't see the ears from the front. Like, that's awesome, man. For some reason, has only clawed hands, but at least they're fists. Testing the horizontal joints. Trying to be careful of the blades. Sorry. This joint is not being cooperative. Oh, and I mean, the Mezco Casey isn't new, but what's even older and what people have had for the last 4 years, I did manage to get the Toon Diorama. So let me know if you want to see me cover that. Oh, man. I'm gonna have to heat this up. I got it yesterday, so it's been sitting in my too hot apartment. Yeah, that's stuck. Okay. His left fist is, my joint is stuck. His bonsai tree. Move the finger. It's really cool. All right. Check the tray. Descant pack. Off the cover. Back on. Throw the garbage. It just made more of a mess. That's great. He has it. Y'all know how I like mine. Bro. So he has a left grip hand with a vertical hinge. Y'all know how I like my vertical hinges for my weapon wielding hands. I have to heat up all these, man. His, oof. That one freed up at least. You got a right grip hand with a vertical hinge. It looks like the lines, the finger lines are off the sculpt on my copy. I got the joint moving at least, so far the right hands, the joints are moving, but they're tough. And the left hands are stuck. Let's see if that works for the splayed hands. So there's the right. Then we got a splayed hand, the horizontal hinge. So horizontal hinges are preferred on splayed and fists. And for weapons, I prefer vertical hinges. So, and that's moving freely. See if the right hand. Ooh, oh. At least right hand is keeping the tradition of being tougher to move, but it still moves. I mean, not splayed, it's more relaxed. So, and then on him, he has 2 regular fists, no claws. Scared me for a second there. And thankfully with fists. Horizontal hinge. I can't remember. There's some figure that I got recently that has a vertical hinge on a fist, and it's so awkward looking because it's like it's this, or it's like this, or it's like this. It's like, what am I gonna do with that? Oh. Horizontal hinge on the right fist, no claws. And then, woo! Soft goods cape. A little, nope, not. I was going to say it's elastic. It looks like elastic, but from the bottom it looks like elastic. From the top is obviously just sewn. Krang. Thank God. I was worried about the... Ooh. Please don't break. I was worried his tentacles might be permanently down. So they're not, thankfully. So there's a is it a ball joint or a dumbbell? Ball joint. My left one's stuck, and I'm afraid... Ooh, okay. Man, it's turning one way, but not the other. When I boil some water to loosen the hand joints, I'll pop it out, see what's occluding the movement. But now the one we got with Belly Bomb is awesome, but I like this one way better. So as I have said in a few videos, I am troop building Utrom. So I've got a bunch of NECA tuned Bubble Walker Krangs that are my nameless Utrom. Then the NECA tune Android Body Krang is also just another nameless Utrom, because I put the Belly Bomb Archie Krang in the Android body. And then when they revealed this, I'm like, that's a cooler facial expression. Like, that's going to be my default Krang. So the other Archie Krang is just going to become yet another nameless Utrom. So, and I was worried that because of the head gimmick, that his tentacles would be permanently down like this, kind of get against the black background so you can see, which would prevent him from inserting into the belly of the android body. But thankfully, because the tentacles are supposed to move up, he should be able to fit in nicely. And then the curled one there can even grip one of the little controls in the belly. So the shredder body, ooh, if you look at it before I test articulation, I want to test it myself, just to make sure that I don't break anything on camera, and then I'll show you the range. Love the, it's not cell shading, but like the artistic lines that they've been doing on like the Mirage and the Archie stuff. So like they do similar, like I want to say they do similar things on the tunes, but like not as comic booky as Archie and Mirage. So, and then let's see. What's funny is like this may or may not be my default shredder. So it's, I don't necessarily want to just say Archie's the default for everyone. My default slash is actually video game slash, just because and yes, it's solely because of the vintage Playmates figure, but I like slash with teal skin. So and pink or fuchsia accoutrements. So I don't like the pixel design standing out on my shelf. Of course, Armagon. Should have grabbed Armagon, because I'm waiting for them to just repaint the video game Armagon as Archie Armagon, and then give people a chance to get it who didn't get the loot crate. Ooh. Pinless double jointed knees, pinless double jointed arms. So my thought was, is this a new body? Did I not? Yeah, I have a tune. I got Tune Shredder right here. Obviously, this is a 100% brand new sculpt. 100% brand new sculpt. The cape might be identical. I'm gonna say that the cape is identical to Tune Shredder, NECA Tune Shredder, but the body is a brand new sculpt. If this is the sculpt that they're using for the ultimate Tune Shredder, that may be my default. Just because I do like Shredder having silver, and white is how they presented metal in Archie. But oh, bro. So I was like, so okay. The gauntlet technically moves, but it's not a separate piece. there's a cut right there between the top strap and the elbow. So this whole thing swivels. Because I was looking at the inside of the wrist, and you can watch the little L rotate with the gauntlet. So the gauntlet is not a separate piece, but the forearm is a wholly separate joint. That is awesome. Double jointed elbow. There we go. Okay. Goes up that far. He has a hinge and swivel, which goes a little over the T, only stopped by the rubbery shoulder pad, but then obviously it's going to stop it from going all the way around. He has a bicep swivel. He has I'm assuming a dumbbell in there, or maybe a ball. Nope, ball joint. Looking to see if there were, because dumbbell would be two movements if there's only the one movement. It's a ball joint, but he does have a dumbbell in his neck. Let's test the other sides. That is still so cool. The fact that this is a separate piece. Wait, no. Oh, that's so weird. The strap is permanently part of the upper arm. So the part that the elbow's on, the strap is part of. So the strap is permanent. It's affixed to, hang on, sorry, Mo. My shaky hands are normal. God knows how much longer I'll be able to draw, even digitally. I can't draw on paper anymore because my hands. So the strap, the top strap is part of this piece, but this part of the forearm, the wrist strap, and the whole gauntlet rotate freely of it. Because my thumb was on this strap, but I could feel the guard moving against my thumb. That's this is revolutionary articulation, NECA. You're killing it with these Archie figures. First you got the belly bomb eyeball and tongue and mouth, and not the first movable mouths or tongues, but just the way they incorporated it into such a design in the stomach. He was my top 6 figure of 2024? 7? My top 10 is on my channel. Go watch it later, please, if you haven't already. That's so cool. So, does he also... So he has no waist swivel. It's just the ball joint. So he gets that much back. He gets... Ooh! So that's rubbery, but it does get in the way. You can kind of tuck it under, but it is going to stop him from crunching. Or you can let his abs go under it, and he does get a little bit more range. So, and then he's got the new standard cup ball hip system that they implemented with Tune later on in the line. So thigh is part of the whole thigh upper assembly, but then you look, there's the cup inside the thigh, and then the cup is around the ball stem. So you get a my hand blocks it. You get a little in, a little out, and that's all thigh. Double jointed, woo, rubbery tunic gets in the way, but you can move it. Double jointed pinless knees. I can't. So, I mean, yeah, it was stuck, but they did another similar thing to So that, that band, the calf, that band, and the back of the knee are all one piece. And then this down with the front piece rotates. So I think you can kind of see there where it's like that band is staying stationary and this is just rotating around it. Rubbery spikes. Foot goes back that far, goes up. All right. Awesome tilt. No one needs tilt that good. No one needs tilt that good, but it is appreciated to have it. So you saw him with, cape. Saw him with Krang on him because that's how he comes. Make sure the stitching is on the underside because I think it was packaged upside down. That's not necessarily indicative of the figure itself. It's just, you know, I'm technically disabled, so it's I don't have a lot of strength. I don't have very steady hands. I have no hand strength at all. No like arm strength. You know, work out more. I try working out, but it all it does is damage me further. So, oh no, I don't want to force that. I do want my shredder with claws, but I'm gonna have to heat up that left one. So then there is Archie Shredder, Archie Krang. Let's get the accessories out of the way. They're on the tray next to the tray. I did not put them in the trash can. Heck no. All right. Comparisons. I got a lot of figures here. Let's go with Krang's first. So, still want him in camera, but just make sure that I don't like knock him over. So, the center. There we go. The first Archie Krang I have in my Android body. This is always a fun, stressful. Am I gonna break it? Oh, got it. Got it. So there is the Krang that came with Belly Bomb. Completely different sculpts. Completely different tentacles. Size comparison. Belly Bomb Krang is a little bigger. I'm trying to hold them even. And then obviously this is for putting on heads, and that's just not. So, I like this. I love this. So, then sticking with NECA, let's get the tunes. Which is funny because Android Body Krang has a hole in him as well. And then Bubble Walker is solid on the bottom. And the stomach Utrom that goes inside the droid body. And then the accessory Utrom. I don't remember who that came with. I don't. Because I have the original 2008 Turtles and April and Mausers. But everything else, so like all of the foot soldiers, foot soldiers and Shredder were the new releases. So I never got that New York Comic-Con villain pack, and I really wanted it, but I'm really glad that they've been releasing them as is separately, and that the red matches the new Mutant Shredders. So I didn't bring the Mutant Shredders over, sorry. I did bring Mirage Shredder, but I didn't bring the Mutant Shredders. So yeah, I don't remember who that comes with. This is the accessory, not the android stomach. So then there we go. Oh! Move the trash can to the floor. Original Playmates, but not quite original. It's the 2014 re-release from Toys R Us. My Turtles are 2013. So I want to say then Krang might have been 2015, 2016. He came out later with Bebop and Rocksteady, not with Bebop and Rocksteady, but you know. Super 7 Ultimates. Then other Playmates. Out of the Shadows. Squish, squish. Out of the Shadows and 2012. Krang with 2 A's because they renamed the whole Utrom species Krang. Krang. These kind of gross me out. Is that it for Playmates? I think that's it for Playmates. Let's get some oddballs out of the way. Mondo 1/6 scale Utrom. They came with the 4 turtles. I don't remember who came with what, so I want to say one turtle came with one Utrom, so not one turtle came with both, but I don't remember which. So Mikey came with Little Orphan Alien, Leo came with Splinter, so then Raph and Donnie, I guess. We got the Loot Crate Stress Ball. We got the Loot Crate beanie. There's a My Hero Academia PVC underneath to hold it up. We got the Best Action. I was worried when that tentacle wouldn't plug in because he was in his walker. I like Best Action Krang. I hate the Toon Turtles. Loathe them. Going back to Super 7, we got the reaction. It opens, and I tried to remove him, but I guess he's not removable, so his arm's removable, but he's glued in. And then 2 that are permanently in their android bodies, so I can't do anything about that, sorry, but the Funko Pop and Mystery Mini. And then my usual Mini-Mate comparison, Diamond Select Toys Mini-Mates. Completely going out of order. Funko Mystery Mini Bubble Walker, so the Wave 2 ones. I got both Wave 1 and Wave 2 Krang. I only got Wave 1 Shredder, so if you can help me out with the Wave 2 Shredder, this is Wave 2. I got the 4 turtles. Finally, I got Raph and Splinter thanks to 5 Below. But I got the 4 turtles, I got some extra Donnies and Mikeys, I think. I have an extra April. And I have April. I still need Baxter, Shredder, and did they do Bebop and Rocksteady? So yeah, if you can help me out, please. I'll trade you some of my extras. And then the Mattel Turtles of Grayskull. I took them out. I was like, we're not comparing android bodies, so it's just the other ones are permanently in them. So, all right. So Shredders. First, Playmates. I will tell you what year. My lit magnifiers. 2013. So, Toys R Us 2013 reissue. I had almost the entire series growing up, but you know that dark time in most collectors' lives where they go from childhood toys to adult collecting, and there's that dark period in between where you're too cool for all of that. And I gave all of my vintage turtle stuff up. Like, I still have my original ground chuck. I still have a lot of the original weapons. I had my original van, but it was broken and missing everything. So when I did get the 2013 or 2014 reissue, I gave away my childhood van. It was broken. It was there were pieces broken off, and then like the door wouldn't stay on and the top wouldn't stay on, and then it was just missing everything. All the stickers were ripped and peeled and everything. So don't fall backwards. Some of these don't stand. Funko, not Funko, Super 7. Super 7 Reaction. Super 7 Ultimates, who I did, yes, put in the similar pose to vintage. I also did that with Turtles of Grayskull, if you've seen me pull that out before. Whoa! Oh! A lot of Shredders here, man. NECA Tune. That is from the 2-pack. Who was that with? Leo? Because Krang came with Donnie? Mirage? Battle Damage Mirage. Hopefully, thank the Lords of Dimension X that they revealed the unbattle damaged red Mirage Shredder at San Diego. So hopefully that isn't too far off. And then my cobbled together NECA movie. I put the movie 1 head on the purple body just to kind of even though my Mirage will end up being red because all my Mirage foot soldiers are red. I do also still want to give him claws on his other hand. So I like my Shredder with 2 sets of claws. And I wanted to put the movie 1 cape on, but it wouldn't. This helmet sits lower to the traps, and so you couldn't, and that cape was like, it's thicker, so you couldn't fit the cape under the helmet and have the head pop all the way on. So I keep looking at the screen and not the camera. I'm sorry. It happens. Like, it's one thing to look at the screen when I'm trying to make sure that you can see the item properly. It's another when I'm just sitting here talking to you. Oh, God. Who else? Let's get some of the crappier ones out of the way. We got the Playmates Classics. Not as good as Krang, but not as bad as the Toon Turtles is Loyal Subject's Best Action Toon Shredder. I feel like the focus like jumped away from the shredder when I put him up. He seemed super out of focus when I set him down. In a very dangerous, spiky pile of blades and brains over on the tray. Mattel Turtles of Grayskull. Like I said, he's in the vintage pose. Funko Pop Wave 1 Mystery Mini. See, the Wave 1 Mystery Minis were great. I went to my local collectible shop. Shout out to Charlie and Crush Collectibles in Elmhurst. Woo! And he had the entire set. And it was super cheap too. So it's because Charlie's good like that. So yeah, I didn't even have to hunt Wave 1. I literally bought them all at once. And it even came with an extra foot soldier. So I got two foot soldiers with this wave. So it's this dang wave. And when they put it to 5 below, they only put the 4 turtles, April and Splinter. It's like, well, I already had 3 turtles in April, so it's you're not helping me with the villains, guys. Mattel. Oh, Diamond Select Toys Minimates Toon. These are Toon. Ah, shoot. Yeah, I do have the 2012 ones too. Because the Krang is the 2012 Krang with 2 A's. It's a standard Minimate head, but like it's got this little base that it's sitting in with the tentacles. It's awesome. Shoot, should have brought one of those out. Sorry. It's a cool sculpt, but the articulation is garbage, and so he can't stand because of the garbage articulation. But 2012 Shredder. Removable helmet. And then the helmet falls off. It's these stupid vertical hips. No, they are horizontal. But the fact that there's no lower twist, it's just a bend knee, and then there's no upper thigh twist, and there's no ankle, so and the feet are sculpted at like that ace stance, but like, and then everything's loose, so it's like, well, there we go, we got him to stand. The helmet go? I'll give you one. This is not a review for 2012 Shredder. Gotta do it at least one video, right? The significantly cooler removable armor 2003 Shredder from Playmates. This is my original. I bought this in 2003. In fact, I bought, like, I want to say, and I'm almost positive this is correct, I did not buy a single 2003 Turtles figure alone. It was always when Threeps and I were out hunting, toy hunting. So, hi Threeps! Oh, go yourself. Last 3 are really cool Shredders. DC Direct, Batman versus TMNT. Good sculpt, not great execution. Super fragile, pretty loose. Good sculpt, looks good. Awesome figure. The IDW, the Loyal Subjects Best Action IDW Shredder from Hell. So it was the comic book pack. I got it super, super cheap. Like, I was seeing people get them like last year on clearance, and I was jealous because I'd never even seen one for full price, and I found one with the comic insanely cheap, I don't know, like 5 or 6 months ago. So sometimes you gotta be, sometimes being patient pays off, and sometimes it royally screws you. So and then taking the place of the Hasbro Marvel Legends Deadpool is the Hasbro Lightning Collection. Green Dragon Ranger Shredder. Then, of course, I wanted to do a group shot. We got Crying Hound. We got Belly Bomb's eyeballs all out of whack. It's a bit like a bobblehead, so it's just very loose and wobbly. Not a criticism. I mean, I would hate for it to be hard to move. But also, when you move him around, the eyeball moves by itself. So, Man Ray, aka Ray Fillet, whose real name is Jack Finney. Get it, Finn? Finn, because he's a sea creature. My favorite character in Archie, and I love how the figure looks, but man, he cannot stand friggin' Dreadmon. I'm trying to lean him up against Hound. Then Wrestling Leatherhead with Video Game Leatherhead's hat and vest. Pull this back a little. Give you more to see there. So, do I really want just like a regular Archie Leatherhead? Mondo Gecko on Toon's skateboard. Here we go. Because he is still awesome while not being my ideal color. Archie Slash. And Jaguar holding baby himself. And then, of course, oh, at least I caught him. Come on, come on. Mondo, Ray, Mikey did it again because of Mondo's hand. Donnie. Someone's blocking someone, man. Jaguar falls down. Jaguar. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. You can still kind of see Leatherhead. Leo. I'm going by height. And Raph, because I have him crouched. So, don't want him to block. See him crying through his legs. There we go. So, there's our Archie collection so far. I'm very... Oh! How could I forget? How could I forget? It's an insult to his memory. R.I.P. Spoiler. Bubla the Glublub. There we go. That's our Archie collection. The malignoid larvae are up there, and then the nameless sea turtle that comes with Rayflay are also on the shelf, but I just didn't, you know. I wanted characters, so Bubla is a character. We do need more Glublubs. We do need more malignoid larvae. So, Archie. Sorry, checking time. I got another one of these to do and prep for at 7 tonight, so. Do my usual comparisons. McFarlane, Mortal Kombat 11, Shadow of Spawn, Mattel. I know it's not Masterverse, but then Hasbro. Empty space over here, dummy. And then import Mafex, Medicom Mafex, The Boys, Starlight. One of these days, I'm going to find a Mafex that is actually going to stand for size comparisons for reviews the first time I plant them down. It wasn't Ben Affleck Batman. It wasn't Billy Butcher from The Boys. Jack Pacific. Super Mario. Fresh Monkey Fiction. Eagle Force. Agent Grimm. And then bringing back the Diamond Select Toys Minimates. Why is Krang backwards? Krang and Shredder. Sweet. All right. Upcoming videos. Just in a few hours. What time is it? It is 4:11 Central Standard Time at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So less than 3 hours. Meet me right back here on YouTube Live. I'll be doing a review of the Savage Crucible 3 lizard soldiers. Nin Villamere, Vateris, Rapax, and Como of the Isles. Then, like I said, I'm waiting on Mezco. Casey Jones might be outside the door right now. Not gonna do. I'm not doing 3 live videos in one day. Sorry. February trivia is Ghostbusters. The live link is already set if you want to go, I don't know, wait for it or whatever. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, patreon.com/TENIME, TENIME. $5 a month gets you unlimited backstage access to all artwork works in progress, including exclusive access to the TENIME Art Studios Discord server, as well as sneak peeks of upcoming toy review or just YouTube video thumbnails in general, because I draw all my thumbnails. Believe those, okay, algorithm. The algorithm sucks. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Stay safe. Where am I looking? I wore myself out, man. Like, I was like, Archie, 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 Archie. And I'm like, ooh, I need a nap. Stay safe, TTFN. Ta-ta for now.